What's up, YouTube? My eyes are watering a bit because I just had a choking fit. I'm doing a series of videos on MotleyTV's Joke Too Far, a video which looked at clips of stand-up comedians who offended audiences, and audiences complained. So I guess the point of this series is to champion free speech, look at PC culture, and if there is any point in it at all. I used to think there was, I don't anymore. And you know, you can judge people's words and say that's not politically correct. You can't judge what people think, and just because people don't say things that are prejudiced actually makes no difference to society or inequality or anything else. So what is the point? At least if somebody says something offensive, I mean, I would be offended if someone's homophobic, racist, whatever. If they say something offensive, at least I can say to them, I think you're being racist. If we have political correctness, they'll never say it. I'll never know. So I can't confront it. So there's a nice little quote from Christopher Hitchens at the end which really sums it all up. And let's dive right in.
You know, I consider myself fairly open-minded, but something has come to my attention I find absolutely shocking. I don't know if you've heard about it. These new grade school books for children to teach them gay lifestyles. You know what I'm talking about? One of them is called Heather's Two Mommies. The other is called Daddy's New Roommate. I'm going to have to draw the line here, folks, and say this is absolutely disgusting, okay? It is grotesque and evil. I'm talking about Daddy's New Roommate. Heather's Two Mommies is pretty cool. I don't know if you ever check that out. They're hugging on page 7. Oh, go mommies, go, go. Anyway, it makes me miss my youth. I have this belief. If that scenario is at all true when you die and you go to heaven and St. Peter meets you at the gate, I have this belief the first thing he's going to ask you is, you got a light? You mean y'all smoke here? Yeah, that's why it's heaven. These aren't clouds. This is cigarette smoke, pal. Hell is the non-smoking section. You want to look at them for a minute? Okay. I can't believe what they do to their bodies. It's so smelly. It smells like an ashtray. Why do they want me to smell that? God, that's hellish. Exactly. Light up and come on in. Hendrix is on harp tonight. But I think it's interesting to note how people act on religious beliefs. You know what I mean? Like a lot of Christians wear crosses around their necks. Nice sentiment. But you think when Jesus comes back, he's really going to want to look at a cross? Ow. That may be why he hasn't shown up yet. He's going, man, they're still wearing crosses, Dad. I'm not going, no. They totally missed the point. I'm not going. Forget it. I'll go back as a bunny. But,
Oh, Bill Hicks. Wonderful. So the sadly deceased Bill Hicks, who only ever performed about 2.5 hours of material, but is an absolute legend throughout the world. So is that offensive? No. First of all, what I love, absolutely love, is the bit where he says, you know, Daddy's new roommate. Eesh, disgusting. So just listen, I'm going to play it again. Listen to the audience. So that is the sound of quite a large amount of the audience thinking that he's being serious there and going, yeah, we fucking hate fags, man. But then of course he subverts it, and it's not a joke about how he hates gay people. It's actually a joke about men in general, and how they're, you know, disgusted by the thought of two men having sex, but the thought of two women having sex is quite sexy. So actually a very good joke. Why would that be offensive if you've got a brain? The thing about smoking, oh, I love that. I don't smoke anymore. I gave up a good few years ago, but I always used to hate, and still do hate, people who go on about smokers. Oh no, you smell, it's disgusting. So that's great, and definitely not offensive. Why would it be? And the thing about religion, Jesus coming back, people having crosses around their neck. Well, really, no religious people have any right to get angry with anyone for laughing at them. It's a choice. It's a belief. If you're born with physical disability and somebody laughs at you and says, ha ha, you can't walk, then yeah, that's pretty offensive to the person. Of course it is. If you're laughing at somebody because they believe something for which there's no proof, so what? That's it. I've got nothing else to say, really. So over to Christopher Hitchens.
If someone tells me that I've hurt their feelings, I say, well, I'm still waiting to hear what your point is.
Right.
I'm very depressed how in this country you can be told, that's offensive, as if those two words constitute an argument.